All right, we are looking for the death gem, the final gem. We have two of the gems. I think we can see them here. Let's take a gander.
It is a slightly luminescent.
A green gem, and then
It is a slightly luminescent. Your crystal has become a dazzling emerald.
and an emerald. Wait, no, this
It is
one.
a slightly luminescent.
Okay, good. Let's put on this
You are
ring.
now. You remove. You are now wearing the beautiful ruby ring.
Okay, we got the ring on.
The black cloak is a fine garment. It feels thick and warm.
All right, let's put this on.
With a flourish, you fling the black cloak around your neck and fasten it.
With a flourish. Now we're a hero. Oh, yeah, there we go. That is cool. Let's go ahead and save the game. This is going to be with a flourish, cape hero. All right, I guess that'll be good enough. All right, so now we got to figure out where we want to go. I don't know where we're supposed to go. I think we have a page somewhere here. What is this?
This.
Can we look at it?
You read the seeking not well without night, sleeping while sun shining white.
Okay, yeah, those are the directions starting. So we go seeking, which would be south.
You feel the poisonous waters seeping into your skin.
Graham, why did you go
Its
in the
potency
water?
takes effect immediately, and you perish within seconds.
10 seconds. Well, at least it was quick. Okay. I think I got it, though. I think I got it. Got it all figured out. Sir Graham of Daventry. Let's get it done. Okay, so we're gonna go east. East. Now we're gonna stay out of the water. We're gonna go south. North. West. West again. And then north. And we're halfway there, so we're gonna go ahead and save halfway to the castle. Because now we're gonna go south, which makes perfect sense because we just came north. And then we're gonna go west. And we're gonna go south southwest. All right. This better be it. Okay, good. Yeah, wow, look at this.
From here, you cannot make out much detail. However, it is unquestionably a castle.
A castle.
This is a
Dreary swamp. Okay, we made it to the castle. Well, it's probably best to save here. The old lady's story. So, made it to castle. Let's see what lurks. Oh, jeez.
The castle looks cold and forbidding. Several sinister towers rise from it, like jagged rocks. Beyond that, it is difficult to see any details from here. You wonder if this place is still home to anyone, or anything.
I love the atmosphere. This is cool. I want to make graphics like this.
Due to the cessation of any further tree growth to the north, the canopy-like cover... The dark water looks foul, and it reeks of something even fouler. You strongly suspect that it may be tainted by... The shrouded ghoul looks very frightening. His hands are little more than claws, and his face is nearly completely hidden inside the hood of the shroud. He is standing in a small boat.
Shiren. Alright, I kind of want to test him. I want to keep my coins. I don't want to give him my coins. So, I mean, that's what you do. But let's see if we can't.
As you prepare to climb into the boat, the boatman extends his claw-like hand to you. Obviously, he no longer gives free rides.
I don't trust the ferryman.
As you prepare to climb,
Let's just push him out of the boat and take it.
No. You cannot reach those. No.
Boatman, I need passage.
I like it.
I said.
I heard. The ghoul's voice chills you to the bone. It speaks with a deep, resonating bitterness. You cannot make out a great deal of its fate.
In life, I would row this boat for the master. Long ago was my untimely death in laughter, tears, joy, pain.
May I cross, Sir Boatman?
You have come to raid this I know, but care not about. You should be warned, though. Never has this land known a kinder, more compassionate, but his fate has long since been decided. Down the
Vampire.
You freeze. Neither the Door of Destiny nor Neptune mention this count as being undead.
If I may ask, Sir Boatman, how did this swamp come to be here? Is it natural?
No, the ground you stand upon,
How did it come to be like
a score of years past, after the master.
the Count has caused this?
It is believed so. For what?
Ah,
The boatman has
Okay, so we got that done. Let's go ahead and let's save again. Since we really didn't cause any
the
problems.
shrouded ghoul looks very.
Okay, let's
Move the stick and the boat will float away. If that happens, there may be consequences.
go try that. Move that stick.
Move the Someone might not be happy if you were to remove that rope without permission, and that someone may well not be happy at you.
Oh, Sir
You
Graham.
feel the poisonous waters seeping into your skin.
Jeez.
Its potency takes.
Take a tumble in. It's the same thing over here, right? Oh man.
You feel the poisonous waters seeping into.
That stuff is poisonous. Alright, let's see if we can't. Let's take it by force.
How canst thou kill that which is already dead? You have no reason to. How canst. You have no reason.
Sever it.
Brandishing your sword might.
Right. I guess there's really nothing funny we can do. Let's just give him the money.
The boatman accepts your payment, and
I don't know if I would trust the ferryman, Sir Graham.
the shrouded ghoul paddles across.
Let's see what he has to say. Ooh. It's thundering and lightning.
The boatman has.
Wait, we still have money.
You have already paid.
Let's see here. Past Shiren. Oh, geez.
You feel a heavy coldness run through your entire body. Soon you are unable to stand.
So we better stay.
Ouch! You feel the sharp brambles graze your skin.
Jeez.
You feel a heavy coldness run through.
So the brambles aren't very friendly. Let's see, do we still just drowned? Oh my goodness.
You feel a heavy coldness run through your entire body.
So we need to... Let's try this sugar cube.
After swallowing the magic sugar cube,
Its ability, alright. Showed us all what it said, but... Oh my goodness. Ghosts. Okay, let's see what these things say.
as they are non-corporeal, your hand would pass right. As they are non. When you speak to the ghosts, they utter.
They just moan?
When you speak.
Okay, what am I doing? That's stupid.
When you speak to the.
How could we get... Let's just use force here, Sir Graham. They're...
As you approach the ghosts wearing the black cloak, they seem to notice you, and then begin to drift away towards the cemetery. As you reach to push the massive doors open, You realize there are no
Small
handles.
keyhole. Alright, let's go ahead and restore. Let's take this cape off. I'm kind of curious to see if the ghosts just kill you.
Hey, control yourself. You might have children someday, and they
Oh,
will.
jeez, you can't do that.
You remove. As they are non. The ghosts descend on you.
Jeez.
Maybe you're taking the can't beat 'em, join 'em philosophy a bit too literally.
We joined them. Okay, so like, can we go this direction? Cool, there's a cemetery, that's cool. So can we go? I like it. So there is a door there. We can't go that way. Let's just...
As you approach.
I go to the cemetery.
As you reach to push the massive.
There's a small keyhole, and we're given... What is this?
You place the silver cross and chain.
Can we use this to...
Having an idea, you push the crucifix into the cross-shaped keyhole. It fits. You hear a click.
I'm a little uncomfortable, like maybe we should save the game here and let's open door. Let's go see if there's something we have to do in the cemetery.
As you step further into the cemetery, you can feel your life. You suddenly find your.
Uh-oh.
The ethereal spirits dream. You tuck with the spirits and find only the graves.
The graves. Alright, let's not mess with those.
You push the heavy.
Just let ourselves right
The
in.
moment you enter the great hall of the castle, you begin shivering uncontrollably, and not just from the cold. This place has an air of death wherever you go. As if creeping around this huge castle was not enough, knowing full well that an undead creature resides here would unnerve even the most stout-hearted of adventurers. You feel desperate to get what you came for, and anxious to leave as quickly as possible.
Yikes. Okay, well, next episode we're going to be dealing with this vampire.
They look young and proud. Behind the mask of apathy that comes with aristocracy, there's a certain kindness in their eyes. You should leave the portraits here. They may well be missed. There is no...
Can we go in there?
There is no...
Alright, let's see what we go. Ooh, a library, huh?
This marble bust must be of a past count. While it has some resemblance to the current one, the face looks markedly different from that of the town statue. You have no interest in any of the... Science has always been a controversial subject. Only one of the books on this shelf really sparks your interest. It's entitled Power, Politics, and Pulpit.
Okay, well. Hopefully there's nothing important
Only
in there.
one-
Because I'm not gonna...
Even though you would like... You have... Science.
Alright, I think... Let's go up these steps here. Ooh, a shovel.
You take the shovel. You are unable to...
Okay, well... Shoveling. What is this?
The window looks out onto the island far below. Through it, you see that the bricks of the castle might provide some footholds if you are inclined to go climbing.
Yikes.
You are not desperate enough to climb out the window. You are not...
So where are we?
You are not... You are not...
So we don't need to climb out.
The window looks out onto the island far below. Through it.
So we can climb out of there if needs be. Let's good to know, I guess. We fall off of here? I guess not. Okay, so I think that's probably all we have to do here. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. The only other place we can go is this direction. Can we go this way? Nope.
You don't have time. You don't have.
We don't have time.
You don't have. That settles it. You have to get these for your own castle.
Yeah, for sure. Those are cool. Okay, we're going.
The staircase beyond is very dark. It would be much.
Okay, we need some kind of light. Shoot. Alright. What about this way?
This is just a small storage room. Rows of red wine barrels are neatly stacked and piled along the wall. At least you think. It appears to be an. It is a sign. You think that this vine.
Potion of youth.
The shovel has a wooden handle.
Okay, is there any way?
That settles it.
I think we need some fire. What are these?
Expecting them.
Ah, what is this?
You are unable to remove.
We're unable to remove the, what if we like use force?
There's no need. There's no. There's no.
What could we set on fire to make a torch? Maybe this?
There's.
Seems like we could use.
You take one of the.
Perfect. Okay. That's a good idea. We got a lit candle now from the library. Go down here. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're on the right path now. Let's go ahead and save. Let's call this got basement candle.
Now that you have a lit candle.
Alright, Sir Graham. Be brave.
A raised stone dais has been built for the sole purpose of keeping the coffin off the ground. Presumably, this makes it easier for the coffin's occupant to climb in and out. The thought gives you the
Shivers, huh?
You are loath to. There is nothing you.
Let's see what's in
The
there.
thick black cloak that you are wearing hampers your efforts to lift the coffin. The thick black.
Do I really want to do that?
You are loath. You are. The thick black.
So it wants us to take the cloak off? Okay, well,
You remove.
here we go.
Nervously, you lift the heavy lid of the elegant coffin. You peek into its red satin interior. The coffin is unoccupied, and you feel relief wash over you. As you prepare to look inside the coffin,
King Graham, I presume.
you turn on your heel. There, blocking the only exit from this dismal room, stands the Count. His skin is pale, his eyes jet black. He wears a black cloak nearly identical to the one that you possess.
You know me?
Ah, yes indeed. Sister Hagatha alerted me to your
Oh, so he's the...
arrival, dear king.
There's a rat.
In an instant, you are flat against the wall. The Count has you pinned so well you can't move a muscle, much less put up a defense. You can feel the Count's iron-cold hand on your throat. You have barely seconds before the inevitable happens.
Do something, Sir Graham.
You would never get away with that.
What about this?
The Count snatches the cross key from you, and to your complete surprise, kisses it. A sarcastic grin flickers on his face for a moment.
God bless Kolima.
Do something. The ring.
With difficulty, you manage to loosen the ruby ring from your finger and drop it to the floor. The Count's eyes dart to it quickly, then flash angrily back to you.
Where did you get that?
The elderly woman who lives in a house to the south of here, near the beach. She gave it to me for helping her.
The Count regards you for a moment. His dark eyes bore unendingly into yours, and you feel as if your very soul is bare.
What do you know of her?
She is not well.
I know. Do you think I am not aware of that?
You are sweating profusely. Hopefully, this vampire doesn't find the odor appetizing.
Night is the most dangerous of times for my mortal family. I have kept constant vigil over my wife for many years, so that from the darkness, no harm would come to her. When her time comes, we will be together forever.
I think tonight will be the night. I have seen her this very eve. I did what I could to help her, but I do not think it was enough.
As you watch the giant bat fly out of the room, you remember that the Count confiscated your crucifix. Without it, you are trapped in this castle. Now, what are you going to do?
Wow, we don't have many points. Well, let's think of something. Save the game here. Count gone.
You peer into the ornate coffin. At long last, you have located the final gem, the Death Gem.
What a find.
You breathe deeply, reach out, and take the stone in your hands. It is ice cold.
Let's get out of here.
You peer into the... There is no...
Okay, I think we are done in here. We got the Death Gem. I think it's good to just save here. Well, no, it's Death Gem. Perfect. Okay. I'll assume we're out of here. Okay, that's the same message here. Can we sit here?
You don't have...
Okay, we don't have time to sit around. Maybe they're in the library, some other people or something, or what is this?
This would appear to be the classic... This would appear to... It is a collection of literature dealing with the arrival of the first mages, and this...
Don't have time to read, Sir Graham. Let's go. Let's see if we can grab another candle.
If the candelabras get knocked over, the carpet will rapidly go up in flames. Think of all the collected works that would... If the...
Okay. Nothing we can do with that, so we're kind of stuck here. Can we go out the door?
The huge wooden doors are...
We're trapped in here because we don't have the key. Ah, you can climb out this way, probably.
Seeing no other possible escape route, you climb onto the ledge and carefully lower yourself outside, hoping to find a decent foothold. It is a long way down.
Risky. Ooh, this is risky. Risky climb, Sir Graham. Desperate.
Even if you weren't trying to escape with your life, you would be safer descending at this point. You are way too busy. You are...
Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can probably grab onto this.
You would have to release your hold on the wall to grab onto the vines. And you would have...
Just hang on there, Sir Graham. Oh.
Suddenly, you hear a switching noise in your ear. It's joined by...
What is this?
You instinctively try to brush whatever it is away, but in doing so...
Oh, jeez. Into the water?
Time slows as you fall, and your world turns black.
When I saw you, I knew it was true. There's a love between us won't be torn in two. Once wakes from sleep, I'll smile and speak.
Make sure you guys can hear that.
Dawn forevermore.
I think we're dead, but maybe not.
Our guest has awoken, my love.
Ah, good evening, dear king. I do not believe we have been properly introduced. I am Count Kaldor, former lord of the realm of Colima. May I present my wife, Countess Lavidia?
A pleasure to see you again.
In gratitude to you for alerting me to my wife's grave condition, I took the liberty of preparing you a dish. I thought you might be hungry after your harrowing adventure at my window. You will forgive us if we do not join you. Our tastes differ from yours, do they not, my darling?
You shudder to think what different tastes actually means, but for some reason you note that you can no longer hear any rats squeaking in the distance.
Indeed, so much to become accustomed to.
You shall have all the time that the world has to share to grow accustomed to such things. Should the father locate the item by then, there might not be enough world left for anyone afterwards.
As this father, to do is why you frequently went abroad, always with that cloak of yours?
Most certainly. But I think that my affiliation with him and his association has come to a close. My obligations to them took me...
You are forgiven, my love.
Their attention, which seemed to have wavered momentarily, now redirects back to you.
Well, well, well. What to do with this one?
What were you going to do with him?
Kill him. I had quite clear instructions from Hagatha, who had apparently received them from the father himself.
But if you are not, as you say, affiliated with his association anymore...
They both share a knowing smile.
Tell us, King Graham, why are you here in Colima?
You take a deep breath, trying to ignore the fact that you are the only one capable of doing so, and relate your story of the vision in the magic mirror and your quest to find the 3 gems of nature. The Count and Countess exchange cryptic smiles.
Romancing the stones.
Indeed.
Obviously, that was a private joke, as you did not understand it.
So you search for the one with which you would share the rest of your life. On that I cannot fault you, nor on your intentions here. Therefore, I can forgive the trespassing. However, there is the matter of the dark gem you wish to remove from my castle. I place a deal before you. I am looking for a magnificent sapphire-encrusted tiara. It is a valuable family heirloom and has been on this estate for centuries. This castle and its estate are old, though. It could be virtually anywhere, in any number of hiding places. I suspect there are many that even I am not aware of. I wish to present this tiara to my wife as a gift to commemorate the eternity we shall spend together. If you can find it and bring it to me before sunrise, then I will give.
You nod, unable to believe that you have virtually been ushered away from death's door just so you can run an errand for a couple of vampires. You do not want to think about the consequences.
Alright, so we gotta find this tiara. So is this the old lady?
The Countess is a slender lady who bears some resemblance to the elderly woman she once was. A black velvet gown graces her figure and makes her appear genuinely regal. Like the Count, her skin is chalk white and her lips.
Pardon my asking, but as the Countess of this realm, I presume you have lived in this castle before now?
Yes, that is so.
Then how did you come to live in that old house by the sea?
After my husband died, I continued to live in the castle for a time. I watched my newborn son grow into a man, marry, and have a child of his own.
Possum.
Yes. Shortly after her birth, however, my son and his wife both befell a tragic end at the hands of...
The Countess looks pained and appears unable to continue.
I apologize if I have caused...
A vampire cannot truly feel grief, but perhaps my wife still recalls.
Please, if I may know, how were your son and daughter-in-law lost to you?
They were slain by the... You have met them at
Oh,
the
wolves.
church.
Your mind reels.
Why would the... Oh,
As you have just guessed, the Brotherhood wish an end to the reign of my family. Why else would they give you the means to...
the cross key.
Exactly. Stolen from me through stealth. The Counts of Colima have all over the last few decades. That which I am now, long have I cursed my ineptitude.
Do not be so hard on yourself, my dear. I remember that now.
Perhaps. But I should have... Then I would have been able to protect our beloved son and his wife, and you would...
It was not so bad a time. Dear little Possum loved it. I hope she will be as happy in her...
This Brotherhood.
They were once local folklore.
And what of them?
I believe the monks encountered these... Unfortunately, their minds were apparent.
So the danger you face is not a result of some decades-old...
Not at all, dear king.
this goes on
Though
for a long
history will... They do not...
I guess we should...
So I have until just...
That
And if I am
The Count's eyes glint.
for your own...
You bravely suppress a shudder. The Count... The Countess...
Well, let's eat
You
something.
seem to have lost... You seem to have...
No appetite. Let's see if we can get out of here and make a run for it.